Yeah. Well, Nick just texted me, said, "Hey, fuck you." And I really don't appreciate that. So, wow.
No
Okay.
way.
Yep. So, literally said I love him, literally said good things about him, but I guess that's what we're dealing with. So, that's pretty disappointing.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I mean, like, do you think I'm saying anything bad about him? Yikes.
No. I'm not sitting over here going like, wow, I can't believe you said that at all. I think we're showing a lot of respect. But like, what are we not missing? Yo.
I mean, if Nick just wants people that are going to kiss his ass all day and say they agree, like, am I not allowed to disagree with somebody? Am I not allowed to disagree, or else it's fuck you? Like, that's not a healthy relationship. I'm sorry. I don't like that. I was a streamer before I even knew Nick. I was a streamer before America First existed. I don't hate Nick. I love Nick. But I'm going to be doing my own thing, and there might be something that I don't like, so.
Damn.
But that's very, very childish.
So over.
Damn, that sucks. That sucks. I don't like that. That's not Christian movement, by the way. That's not cool, man. That's really not cool. I go to fucking federal prison and you say, fuck you? Come on, bro.
Hey, maybe Nick's having a bad day.
Yeah, maybe so. But that's not, I mean, yikes.
I've had bad days. Also, maybe that's a bummer of a message to get. Hey, fuck you from somebody you love.
Yeah. Not just like, hey, could we talk sometime or something? Just, hey, fuck you. You know.
Well, God, I thought we were having a really cool stream.
I mean, like, I want to be honest here. It's like, is there some, like, everything Nick does, like, I just need to say that I 100% endorse and agree with everything. Like there can't be anything that I say, you know, he could have done this a little bit better. And then if I do say that, it's, hey, fuck you. Okay, I guess my cozy channel's getting canceled or something for just speaking my mind. You know?
You move into my house?
No, I'll be fine. So, yeah, but that, I mean, honestly, that's really not, why not work it out in private? Yeah, great idea. So,
yeah.
But once again, you know, he's showing that he's not able to deal with things in a mature way. He's not showing leadership. And, you know, that's just being real. We can deal with things in an adult way, in a mature way. That's not leadership. That's really fucked up and disrespectful to say to someone that you say you love. Just over some mild criticism. And if you can't have anybody criticize you, then yeah, it's gonna turn into a cult, essentially. I mean, it's not healthy for anyone. And listen, Big Tech, I'm saying this as someone who's went through this. When I got made fun of by Ethan Ralph, I got A-logged by Ethan Ralph for years. He hated me. And one of the issues I had is I was so egotistical and I could not take criticism. And I was so blind to that, I had no idea. And I was like, what are they talking about? They're crazy. Why are they calling me cringe and all that? And, you know, one of the reasons was because I couldn't take criticism. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror and say, you know what? I made a mistake. And I need to do better. I need to improve. And I only wanted people around me that were kissing my ass. Like, I remember I had a friend that had to tell me, he's like, I'm not your fan. I'm your friend. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth because I love you. And I was like, no, fuck you. Like I probably said the same thing. And so like, I don't even judge Nick. I don't like, it's disappointing, but it's whatever. I love Nick. So I'm saying I probably said the same thing. I probably said, dude, fuck you. You fucking asshole. Who are you? Do you know who I am? Have you seen my clout? And so, that's something that is really important to realize, is that we can't lose sight of who each other are because of clout or fame, especially in a quote unquote Christian movement. Like, oh man, like, I'm just saying too many people are wrapped up in clout, man. Too many people are wrapped up in social media. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm saying this as a man of God. I'm saying this as a Christian. I'm saying this as somebody who has been wrapped up in this way too much. And I'm saying I'm a sinner, and I'm just asking the Lord to have mercy on me. I'm just saying, Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner. I love you, and I am imperfect, and I'm trying to do better. And I'm sorry for idolizing social media and craving validation from people online, because, none of that is ever going to fill the hole in my heart. The only thing that's going to fill the hole in my heart is God. That's it. And I don't know why I had this sort of awakening in prison, dude. I can't tell you. I don't know why it happened when I was locked down in federal prison, man, but I really surrendered to God, and I'm not here to try to judge anybody. I don't have any ill will towards Nick or anybody. I'm just trying to be a real Christian, and I'm just trying to tell the truth. That's all I'm trying to do, man. And if people are mad at that, that sucks, because I'm a human and I like people to like me. But I know I have to do the right thing. So, I'm not on a crusade to attack anybody or anything like that. I hope Nick's doing well. I only got love for him. I'm gonna keep doing my own thing. I got court next week. I might have to go back to jail for 30 days, and that sucks. It sucks real bad, and it's because of my choices that I made in these last few years. And some of them are deserved and some are not, but I'm not going to say I'm a victim. I'm going to have extreme accountability right now and say, I own these consequences, and I'm going to get through this. And God is greater than all of this. God is greater than all of this drama or conflict or whatever. And my faith and my peace rests in God and nowhere else. And I truly do want to live for an audience of one, and care just about how God sees me, not how other people see me. Because the Bible says people will hate me for, saying the words of God. So, and I don't want people to hate me, but I understand that, some people will not like the truth. So, I didn't think I was saying anything too critical in a way that would be demeaning to anybody. I'm sorry if it came off that way, but it's really, not my intention. My intention is to improve, for us to all improve. And as creatives, you have to collaborate. I don't care who you are. You could be Kanye West or Nick or whoever, and you have to collaborate with people. You cannot do it all on your own. If you're gonna build something really big, whether it's a political team or a YouTube channel, you need a team. You need editors, you need interns, you need, and you got to get along with the team, and you got to, you got to be really good to your team. Like, one thing I didn't like about I remember when I worked with Milo back in the day is he would like pay nobody and scam people and just, you know, just treat people really terribly. And that created a lot of enemies for him, a lot. And he could have just paid somebody $10 an hour and they would have been like, oh, well, I got paid. I'm not going to say shit. And so it like, those things matter. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to point any fingers at anybody, but I'm just saying that, you know, we have to look at the things that we're doing. We have to, we do have to be critical of ourselves and say, you know, are we really being real Christians? Are we really bringing that light to the world? God talks about us being a light on a hill. Are we doing that or no? Because we only have one life. We're about to die. Before you know it, you're going to wake up and you're going to die. And you're going to be sitting in front of the throne of God. And none of this is going to matter. The only thing that matters is what did you do in this life according to God? That's it. Seriously. I don't need any of this. You can delete all my freaking channels. I'll be fine. I don't need that. I need God. And that's it. So, oh man, I love you guys. This is a hard moment for me. I'm not gonna lie here, but you know, I'm praying that things go well and that you know, we come to a resolution. But I love you guys. So and I hope that my life story can bring more people to God. I really do. I really, really do. So yeah.
Well, I think this is a pretty tapped in moment we're having right now. That's pretty real, pretty raw. To get a fuck you from Nick. Because, like, I mean, if you respect Nick half as much as I do, I wouldn't want to get that message. Like, that sucks. I've been just, like, face to face with Nick a couple times where he's grilling me, and that felt terrible.
This happened because of you, Big Tech.
I think so. Well, then, if that's the case, then there literally is no worries because
you
good
need
things.
To apologize.
No,
you need to apologize for starting this.
Well, I will wait until something actually bad comes from this, and then I'll apologize for that if that's the case. But we haven't seen the end of the story yet.
Like, let me ask you something. Like, so I'm not like. It was very revealing on your stream when you had a conversation and it was revealed that Nick was still talking to Ali. And he lied about that. Okay. Now that, you know, we're talking out in the open, he did lie about that because he literally said in the sentence before, he said, oh, I'm not talking to him. And then you somehow.
Yeah, he said, yeah, we were talking back in November during EA24. And then Cancel Proof Paul said, no, he's still talking every day. And I said, are you? And he goes, well, yeah. So that was a lie. And then he said he was talking to him. I was under the impression that he wasn't. And I'm just saying that I think that's cringe. I don't think he should be talking to him. And, you know, maybe I don't know everything or maybe I don't know all the details, whatever. But you got to understand, like, am I not allowed to say, I don't really like that? You know, I'm not. Did I make a whole stream A-logging Nick? No, of course I didn't. I didn't like attack Nick or anything. I just said, and I actually talked to him privately and said, yeah, that I thought that was kind of cringe because Ali solicited dick pics from a 15-year-old boy at the time, who's now an adult man and is my friend, and I don't like that. I mean, that's fucked up. So it's like. So you guys talked about that in private? Did that go? Do you think that?
It was first it was kind of explosive, and then it was like we calmed it down. We're able to apologize and all that. But no, I'm asking you. It's like, am I not allowed to just say that I don't like that? Like, see, because then it is a cult. If I'm not allowed to tell a friend who's a public figure that, hey, I'm not comfortable with that. That's cringe, man. If I'm not allowed to say that, then I don't know what else to call it but a cult. So that's all I'm saying.
Well, I think the question of it being a cult is already. I mean, I think it is a cult, but that doesn't mean it has to be a bad thing. Is it a kick-ass awesome cult, or is it a cult where we all die and it sucks? Is this the cult that wins and saves the world, or is this the cult that we all waste our time in and get each other hurt? It's different kinds of cults. But Nick's under a lot of pressure. That's all I know. I mean, he's got a lot on his shoulders. He's got a really big bite he's trying to take out of the world. And so little things that seem big to us might seem smaller to him. I can imagine that a lot. And he's like, hey, what the hell, man? Why are you hassling me with this? Don't you know what I'm trying to do? I can understand that perspective so well. Don't you know what I'm trying to do? Like, imagine being in his shoes. Don't you see what I'm trying to do and how important it is? Like, if we don't pull this off, like who else is going to save us from this massive disaster that's looming? And you're going to, like, hassle me with this little pissant thing? Bro, just suck it up. I can imagine that perspective. So, I don't know. But on the other hand, somebody said, I heard, on one hand, you want, when the storm comes, all hands on deck, trust the captain, nobody complain. There's no time for second guessing. But on the other hand, if the captain doesn't talk to the crew, that's how mutinies happen. So there are times and places there has to be a certain amount of communication and trust and rapport with the captain, otherwise the crew can mutiny. But it's not just on the like, that's not what's happening in not a mutiny, but what we're doing is we're just like, having some communication, maybe publicly, but you're saying some of it took place in private and didn't go so well either. So, and like Wurzelwood's been saying to me, why didn't you go to Nick private? Like, I'm not even allowed in the group chats. And what you just literally said a moment ago is that he doesn't give a shit about my milquetoast media, welder takes or whatever. It's like, well, I don't know. You and I are trying to figure out how do we be these kind of elders in the gang? I mean, who's older than us, really? There's a couple guys. We heard from Franson last night. And we heard from England. I mean, he's not really in the gang, but he's sort of like out there. But we're of a certain age. How do guys like us talk to the leader who is a decade or more younger, and we're trying to, like, we're on the outside, he's on the inside? It's not easy. It's not easy to know what to do. But we're not trying to step on toes, clearly. But also we're like, is that the rule? Is that the precedent that wants to be set here? Is that you shut up and do as you're told, or we don't want you? Is that really it?
I mean, I think that's how it is. I mean, that's
damn
kind of the precedent that's been set here. I don't know. I mean, well,
I mean, it really is Nick's gang. So if that's what he wants, then that's what he wants. I think you and I who love him are telling him, not only for our own benefit, but also, like, that's just going to be like good luck. Maybe that'll work. But also maybe he's right. I don't know. Maybe that is better. Maybe that's what he needs, and that will succeed. I don't know. Maybe there's more to think about. I can tell you're hurt by that, bro. That hurt you.
Yeah. No, that's very hurtful, for sure.
That stung. And you're going back to court next Friday, or what? Or right?
Yeah. I got to fly to Arizona next week, and got to figure out if I go back to jail for 30 days. So yeah, it's not the most fun thing in the world.
Yeah. But, so that's what you're dealing with. So Nick's dealing with, he's like, don't you know what I'm dealing with? And you're over here going like, well, look what I'm dealing with. And you guys are trying to talk to each other. It's not easy.
Well, yeah, I get out of federal prison and people are fucking, it's just drama, dude. It's like
angry drama.
Really? And then, at a certain point, I have integrity, and I'm like not cool with some of these things going on, and I got to say something. And so it's, it just gets really tough, because it's like, you don't want to hurt people. Obviously, you don't want to hurt your friends. You don't want to hurt people you're close with. But at the same time, you need to do what's right. You need to do what God commands us to do, which is, tell the truth. So it's tough. It's not an easy situation for sure. But like, I can tell you, Big Tech, I wish that I got out of federal prison for January 6th. And it was like, oh, we're doing this. Come on, Big. Yeah. We're out here in DC, and we're going here. Come on. That's not what I came home to. So like, don't blame me for just responding in an honest way to my view of how things are going. I'm sorry. That's just reality, man. It's not been great. I mean, for the last year, it just seems like it's been like drama after drama. Like, it's just been dragging, right? Like, am I the only one? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm off my rocker, dude. That's very possible.
I bet Nick's feeling that too. There's a lot of stress, bro. There's a lot of stress. I want to advocate for Nick at the same time that he just like sent you that thing that hurt you, but I want to give him like a real benefit of the doubt. Like, imagine what he feels like. I mean, he wants that too. He wants it to just be nonstop W's. He wants to be putting scores on the board. And there's little collabs here and there, and he just gets in a car accident. He's got broken bones and he's all fucked up, and it's like, and he's not hearing from Ye, and the Milo thing. It's like so much stress. So like, he wants that too. And so when there's stress in the air, sometimes it's like, I can understand why. I mean, he did name me the villain of the platform sometime back. It's in my intro. So fuck you. You're talking to big tech right now? And he's just stirring shit up. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm doing around here. My bad. But I'm not trying to.
What's up, Ralph? Ralph in chat. Yo,
did I miss it?
What's up, Ralph?
Oh, he's just talking to some other chatters. Hey, Ralph. Yeah, so, everybody's got different feelings. A lot swirling around. It's got to get anchored, man. It's got to find its home. That's what's looming right in the horizon. We got to, we just need to find the new thing. We're looking for that. We're going through a little moment of chaos.
Well, I actually know the new thing.
Okay.
Yep. So a lot of people, they're always looking for a human being to come save them, and we need to focus on God, because every human being is going to let us down. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's Trump, if it's like, yay, if it's some like politician that we're like, whoa, amazing, that's so cool. But at the end of the day, that's they are going to let us down in some way or another. We're not going to agree with them on something. They're going to let us down. So it's like, it's great to have, there's going to be awesome human beings that inspire us and motivate us and are great friends and, build some amazing things. But our ultimate trust needs to be in God. Like, I'm serious. I'm dead serious when I say that. Dead serious. So, and I just want to say this, I don't, like I said before, I don't have any ill will towards Nick. I love Nick, and I just hope you can forgive Baked Alaska today. That's all I got to say.